Three battles that unmade the Byzantine Empire. The Byzantine Empire lost much of its territory to Arab conquests, but remained a major power during much of the Middle Ages. Following the disaster at Yarmouk in 636 CE, the Byzantine Empire, also known as the Eastern Roman Empire, lost much of its territory to the Arab invaders. By the early 8th century, the wealthy provinces of Syria, Palestine, Egypt, and North Africa were gone for good. With the imperial armies in full retreat, the Arabs moved into Anatolia, the empire's heartland. The capital of Constantinople went through 2 sieges but was saved by its impregnable walls. In the west, the Danubian frontier collapsed, allowing the Bulgars to carve their kingdom in the Balkans. Yet, Byzantium did not fall. Instead, it bounced back and moved to the offensive during the 9th and 10th centuries, doubling its size. The militarization of the imperial administration, reorganization of the military, and masterful diplomacy created a powerful medieval state. However, for each enemy defeated, a new one would appear: Seljuks, Normans, Venice, Ottoman Turks. The internal struggles and civil wars further weakened the empire's military capabilities and undermined its defenses. After one last revival in the 12th century, the Byzantine Empire started its decline. 2 centuries later, the empire was only a shadow of its former self, consisting of the capital and a small area in Greece and Asia Minor. Finally, in 1453, Constantinople fell to the new rising power, the Ottomans, ending 2 millennia of Roman history. 1. Battle of Akroinon, 740 CE. Hope for the Byzantine Empire. Since the beginning of Arab expansion, the Byzantine Empire became its main target. At first, it looked like the forces of Islam would prevail. The Caliphate had beaten one imperial army after another, taking all of the empire's eastern provinces. The ancient cities and major Mediterranean centers, Antioch, Jerusalem, Alexandria, Carthage, were gone for good. It did not help that the Byzantine defenses were hampered by internal struggles within the empire. The situation was so dire that the Arabs besieged Constantinople twice, in 673 and 717 to 718. Yet, the impregnable walls, and the inventions like the famed Greek fire, saved Byzantium from an untimely end. The hostile incursions in Anatolia continued in the 720s, and the intensity of raids increased during the next decade. Then, in 740, the Caliph Hisham ibn Abd al-Malik launched the major invasion. The Muslim force, 90,000 strong, the number probably exaggerated by the historians, entered Anatolia intending to take major urban and military centers. 10,000 men raided the western coastlands, the recruiting base of the Imperial Navy, while the main force, 60,000 strong, advanced on Cappadocia. Finally, the Third Army marched toward the fort of Akroinon, the linchpin of Byzantine defenses in the region. Unbeknownst to the hostiles, the Imperial Army was aware of their movements. The Emperor Leo III the Isaurian and his son, future Emperor Constantine V, personally led the forces. Details of battle are sketchy, but it appears that the Imperial Army outmaneuvered the enemy and scored a crushing victory. Both Arab commanders lost their lives, along with 13,200 soldiers. Although the enemy devastated the area, the remaining 2 armies failed to take any significant fort or town. Akroinon was a major success for the Byzantines, as it was the first victory where they overcame the Arab troops in pitched battle. In addition, the success convinced the emperor to continue enforcing the policy of iconoclasm, which resulted in the widespread destruction of religious images and the clash with the Pope. The emperor and his successors believed that the worship of icons angered God and brought the empire to the brink of destruction. The emperor could have been right, as the Battle of Akroinon was a turning point leading to reduced Arab pressure on the empire.